Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 is its Deputy Crown Prince's $2 trillion project to create a post-carbon future for the kingdom. Creating the largest sovereign wealth fund the world has seen, it's a dramatic shift that has been welcomed by politicians and business people around the world. With me to discuss its impact, Hesham Abou, Jamee and Mazen Al-Sudairi of Alistithmar Capital. Hesham, what are the highlights of Vision 2030? What are you most excited about?
2030 focused now in education, how to have one of the best education in the world. We aim also to have 5 of our universities within the best 200 universities in the world. 50% of our population below 25 years. By educating these people, we can have good future and we can reach 2030 goals.
I totally agree with Hesham that the human capital is the most driver in our economy. And for that, the reforms was create the basis of the perpetual growth, which was the most important thing, the education, enhancing the transportation, the infrastructure, the communication to create ICT economy, and the regulation. We see so many reforms last year. The last thing is the R&D in Saudi Arabia. The weight of R&D is too low in Saudi Arabia to GDP. And we hope to see Saudi Arabia a big competitor to Korea after 10 years to reach 4% investment to GDP.
Naturally, this is a long-term plan, but we're already seeing some dramatic changes. So what are the sectors that are going to be benefiting in the next few years?
The food and agri is related to the population growth. The trade equality in Saudi Arabia going to enhance with the FDI going to come. We're going to see creation jobs and we're going to see new products and new markets. For example, the land reforms that happened to the investment in the holy cities, those going to drive so many sectors. For example, the real estate sectors, the cement sector, the healthcare sector. Banking is always banking. Human going to borrow and they're going to deposit. And Saudi Arabia have one of the most solvent banking and monetary system. So we could see the majority of sectors going to benefit of the reforms. Some of them going to be in the midterm, some of them are going to be in the long term.
The Saudi stock market has been responding positively to all of this news, but to really achieve its full potential, do some reforms need to be made there?
Lately, we have adapted so many reforms in the Tadawul system, and the CMA had accepted so many new products. But we believe instead of the equity assets, we need to attract so many other products. For example, the ETFs, REITs, some real-dominated bonds, that can attract so many investment to us. Even related to the market cap, we have only one market. So many economies, there is a market for small cap, the middle cap. I think we need this step too. This steps and reforms is going to enhance our stock market.
So how does Alistithmar Capital translate that potential into returns for your investors?
Alistithmar Capital is an investment company owned 100% by the Saudi Investment Bank. Our market share currently is about 10% and we rank number 4 between our competitors. In brokerage, we have state-of-art platform called Alistithmar, which is one of the best platforms in the kingdom for local and international brokerage. We invest a lot in our platform. Actually, we spend a lot in the last 3 years in IT, but now we get the results. In the asset management, we have very good talented staff. Most of them Saudi and with high level education, with a high level of certificate like CFA. In the corporate finance, we have a young team, but within 2 years, we have a lot of success in this field.
You have been enjoying successes significantly above local benchmarks. So what are your targets and what's your strategy?
Asset management, we have talented staff. That's why we have over the benchmark last 2-3 years, and our rank is number 1, number 2 of all of our funds. We created 2 real estate funds last year and also 2 mutual funds, both real estate and equity, one of the best funds in the kingdom. In corporate finance, we are trying to benefit now from the SMEs and family companies. We have 4 or 5 companies between family and SMEs to be listed in 2017 with the new market.
So how else is that Alistithmar Capital differentiating itself from your competitors?
We don't have any wall between us and our customers. We have good services. Most of our customers high net worth institution, they found easy to reach us. All of division heads, even me, this year was challenging year because the economy situation. But we have one of the best divisions in the kingdom in asset management, in brokerage, in advisory, in corporate finance. We try to be the best. We have to be creative in the market, and we hope that we will success in the future.
Hesham, Mazen, thank you both very much.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. You can find out more about Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 at worldfinance.com. And please subscribe for more stories from the GCC, as well as all the latest insights from World Finance.